Tickaroni, don't y'all ever send my credit for money late again because y'all left me with less than 24 hours to find 3 outfits to my New York trip. Girl, I'm talking, I woke up at 6 a.m. sharp and was staking out in the mall parking lot because I knew I had to be the first person in it out. And you already know Perimeter Mall was the first stop of the day because if you trying to do a one-stop shop, oh baby, that's the way to go. The moment the doors opened, I flew straight to Urban Outfitters because I was looking at this leopard hat, earmuffs, and gloves there, but the colors wasn't matching, so I said, you know what, let me just look around. I flew down to Anthropologie, but everything was super duper high price, so I said, you know what, let me get the fuck up out of Lulu. I swung over the edge, and of course they ain't had nothing but Drug Dealer girlfriend fashion, so I said, you know what, let me just check it up and go down to Zara. And I don't know if I ever told y'all, but I got a personal beef with the girls down to the Zara at Perimeter Mall because they be acting so bougie. Like, girl, you getting evicted in your car, getting booted and towed down to the parking lot. You ain't better than nobody. But anyways, I ended up buying that green corduroy skirt set, and I realized that I still needed an off-white fur jacket, so I said, you know what, let me get on my phone. I saw one available at Tilly's at North Point Mall, which was 17 minutes away, so I flew over there, but unfortunately, when I got in the store, I realized that the jacket was so motherfucking thin, baby, that I could have been Dorothy. Like, I wish I was home, could have got blown away in a tornado, baby. I could have made a parachute with that damn coat. I twisted my ass out of there and made direct eye contact with the mall elevator, and I said, you know what, hell yeah, so I jumped right on because ain't nobody in the mall anyway, it's ghost town. I went straight downstairs to the Forever 21, and of course, I came straight out in 25 seconds because they didn't have nothing but them hot Cheeto facts. At this point, I was 4 hours deep into the scavenger hunt, and my dogs was barking, so I jumped right on that phone, called my girl DK up at the eyebrow spot, and asked her what she ended up. My girl said yes indeed, so I went ahead and cranked out my turkey box with 4 wheels and slid down to the Smyrna, aka Spider. And you already know my girl turned me from an ogre to a princess just like that. But after I ran up out of there, honey, I had to pee real bad, honey. My blood was knocking at my back door, so I ran down to the McDonald's. But when I got up in there, one of the workers was blowing down in the stall and had both of the doors locked. Girl, I ain't had no time to wait, so I just clutched my cookie real tight and rerouted down to the nearest TJ Maxx because I was looking for some earmuffs. Honey, the moment I stepped in the store, top flight security gonna stop me, tell me what's White Fox. I said the brand of my sweatsuit. He gonna tell me, I ain't never heard of that before, and then gonna smile. Like, girl, not you flirting on the clock. I said, what the earmuffs at? He told me, oh no, like, baby, you need to pay attention. I found another worker, but of course she ain't know no English and pointed me straight towards the dog towards good. That made me so mad that I just flew out the store. Now at this point I had been shopping for like 6+ hours, so I was getting a little frustrated until I remembered that the girl said Akira had really cute stuff. So I went up the road to Cumberland Mall, and I immediately had a sigh of relief because they had a bunch of fur coats that was the perfect height for me. And girl, tell me why I was in the dressing room for an hour and 25 minutes because I had a whole panic attack because I kept trying to call my mama and ask her which jacket should I get, but nobody would answer the phone. Like, whenever you in desperate and dire need, do not call your parents. I finally put myself together and decided to get the white jacket along with some earmuffs and gloves, and I said, you know what, I'm hungry, so I went across the street to Chick-fil-A and got me some tenders and mac and cheese. I give it a 0 out of 10 because a couple of Chick-fil-A always disappoint. At this point, I was more than ready to go home, but my GPS said that I would be sitting in traffic for like 2 hours, so I said, you know what, let me go ahead and kill 2 birds with one stone and ran down to the Target. Now, when I got up in there, I already knew I needed paper towel, tissue, detergent. Like, girl, I was out of everything. Toothpaste, pads, because I just had a hunch that my period was gonna come on this trip, and it definitely did. After I got everything I needed, I loaded up the car and went straight home because, girl, it was a very, very long day, honey. I was huffing and puffing. My heart was hurting. I may need to go to the doctor for that because, you know, the people did say I'm gonna have a little heart trouble when I get older. But let me go ahead and unpack this stuff, and y'all get ready for these vlogs because your girl going to New York.